maybe caught a little bit. He move your Slush, your observer. Move your observer. You can move just up a little bit. Okay, there. Now it's gonna start moving around. But he misses the command center. He misses the starport. So he's missing everything at the moment.
Yeah, he just kind of did a quick once over and said, "Oh, yep,
Oh,
not much there."
oh, Slush. That's just sad to see. He's got the presence of there. He can see just about everything he wants to, but he's quite literally seen nothing. Now it's the factory, so that's going to confuse him to see the factory is over there, and that should clue him into the fact that something weird's going on. He should check the entirety of the main after seeing that. He's got to confirm the expansion, do something weird, because as far as he knows, it's just a straight 1-1-1 that's going to be hitting him.
I mean, he's where the observer is now. He should see Hellions come out, so he should know that there's a factory there.
Yep, now we see Hellions going to the natural, the drop coming into the main base. We see the Hellions coming down. Slush sees it immediately. Looks like EagleEye is going to actually commit, though, to these Hellions doing damage, and they will succeed at that. Look at more probes continuing to get roasted, and now we're seeing 14 kills so far. We see the count increasing to 15. This last Hellion will go ahead and get into the... Oh, it's... Immortal.
The Immortal turned around and said, "What?"
Yeah. And now we're going to see that the Hellions are coming out some in the front, and they're going to miss that robotics bay. I did not believe that was clicked on or even seen or anything. It was seen, but I don't think it was clicked on, so EagleEye does not know exactly what's going to be going after him.
No, he doesn't. And like I say, I mean, the Hellions are a smart part here because really, you're looking at Banshee, Hellion, Marine.
Yeah. Also, by the way, just a thing to note, guys, is the fact that Slush is Swedish, and he's playing this at 5 in the morning. So keep that time difference in mind, the fact that Slush is doing a great job of just stabilizing and not overreacting to the damage that he's taking. He's still producing his probes. His chrono boost seems to be high, and he's a little supply blocked, but that's not a huge deal because he's getting out his Colossi. He's getting the exemplar lance, chrono boosting what he can at the moment. And EagleEye is doing a great job of being aggressive, moving around, putting pressure on Slush, forcing Slush to stay back, not to take an early third or be greedy or anything, but the builds of both players are really interesting in this respect.
No, definitely. I mean, I do give Slush all the credit. He said he was going to stay up all night and play this game.
Yeah.
So it is 5 in the morning when he was playing this game, and God bless him, he is still going strong.
Alright. A little more on the builds. EagleEye has double factory. He's getting an Infernal Preigniter. He's pretty much gearing up for a heavy biomech play, which seems to actually be equal in terms of all that. He's getting out Banshees, Ravens. It's essentially a 1-2-1 right now in terms of the barracks to factory to starport count, which is greedy, but the damage output he's going to have is going to be insane.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the other big thing is there's Ghost on the field, so EMP is going to be a factor here.
Yeah. EMP mixed in with mech can actually be what makes mech able to be done. I don't know if anybody's seen the thread about how to make, or how to mech, Protoss cry, which is a pun on how to make Protoss cry with mech, and I kind of find that clever. I'm going to butcher the joke for you by explaining it to you. But one of the big things was saying mix in a few ghosts, and it can really, really work. Mix in harassment, banshees, pressure, doing stuff like that. If anybody's seen Goody, Goody leads into mech a lot by going sometimes even 2-part banshee and goes mech.
No, definitely. I've seen Goody do some really weird things, but I mean, he's still phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
So, really, I mean, this is going to be a little bit, like you say, a little biomech. You have a mix of Marines. You got a Raven with 200 energy, so, you know, double PDD right there. And that's going to screw up a lot of Stalkers.
Yeah, and that's the main answer for Slush against those Banshees. He doesn't have any Phoenixes out, and Phoenixes are the best thing against Banshees that any Protoss could ever hope to have, because they'll be able to snipe the Banshees quite quickly. They'll be able to give you map control by getting the watchtowers, by killing the Marines, SCVs that are holding them, harassing, containing the Terran, doing all that good stuff. Phoenixes would then be able to be useful in lifting up the tanks, kind of eliminating those big units that are important for mech. And they're actually an amazing unit in the situation if you can get to them successfully and effectively.
No, definitely. I mean, a lot of Banshees and tank. That's DPS. That screams DPS right there.
Oh,
And he's gonna use the Hellions and the Marines as more of the meat up front.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and we have a third factory going to attack. We have 3 tanks out at once right now. And think about how this could pan out, guys, because we've got Colossi. Look at the surface area of this army. If you just go through a little bit of a square of a hex, you have 3 Colossi, 2 Stalkers, 3 Sentries, and a bunch of Zealots, all bunched up. Now you can even add in the Observer onto that, doing all this stuff. But if siege tanks in high numbers splash against this thing, it doesn't matter what's in there. It just won't matter. They'll just die. The Immortals may be able to tank and survive long enough to snipe off those siege tanks, but there are Vikings still to finish off the Colossi. Banshees are there to finish off everything. And those Stalkers, there are only 3 Stalkers.
yeah, there's really only. I mean, he needs to increase that Stalker number.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to look around, and there's no Stargates or anything. Because to be honest, Void Rays could also work right now, and even more so would be Carriers. Guys, Carriers are good against mech. They're good against Terran when you can deal with the Marines and everything. If you can catch them by surprise, you've got so little anti-air because the Vikings are only in the count of 4, and you have 9 Marines. That's literally 13 anti-air units right now. You start getting out the Carriers in conjunction with the Colossi ground splash, the DPS, the spread of units, the damage, all that's going to be amazing. But he's not going for it, which makes me sad.
No, I really wish he would. But yeah, Carriers would be so awesome. I'd love to see some Void Rays, maybe a DT or 2 mixed in, because get them behind on the tanks. But I mean, you got the Raven there, so that kind of puts that. So yeah, I do agree with you. Carriers, just humongously awesome DPS. I know they're one of my personal favorites. So.
Yeah. But honestly, DTs would be. I agree with you that DT should happen because all you need to do is send 1 to the main, 1 natural, 1 third, and there's no way the Raven will cover all of those. Even if the Raven's in the natural, you shut down the DT from the main and the third, but you still get the third one to hit into the second expansion of EagleEye.
Yep, and it looks like EagleEye is actually double expanding here, dude.
I like that a lot. He's got a. He doesn't have to engage it, actually. He just has a turtle and abuse the fact that he can be in a good defensive position for a very, very long time with a ton of DPS, and Slush will not be able to do much to attack him. Because look at Slush. He's staying on 3 base, getting to max, and now he's going to push. And this is kind of playing into the hands of the defensive meching, very heavy siege tank unit composition of EagleEye, because it's all ground that's out for Slush.
Oh, and looks like he's sharking around. It looks like he wants to make this happen.
Yeah, but look at EagleEye. He's running around to his base, going to get that really good position, and that sensor tower pops just in time for him to realize exactly where he needs to be. Slush is taking his 4th. Scan sees the army, and this could be bad. Slush is going to go ahead and try and get into that money spot, and I can't take it away UI. It's unfortunate. Now we're going to watch him push in. Slush is getting hit by EMPs, hitting the front. The back is now getting hit by everything's getting hit by EMPs. Slush's army is just evaporating. They're walking into the siege tanks. They're not retreating or anything. And the army is gone. And G gets called.
That. Wow.
That's a dead army. Dead
That's
army.
a very dead army.
So with that dead army, EagleEye is going to take the first game in this mini-series.
Dude, I'm nervous now. I'm actually kind of really nervous.
1 game for EagleEye, and he takes the entire clan war for IP.